Hey Swirly Savages, just want to share a quick tutorial here. This is the glass frame that came in the embellishment kit for February. And I used a stamp and some archival black ink and stamped on the front of that. I'm sorry I did not start recording right away. Then I took some deco foil. This is like a rose gold. And I'm going to use one of the Prima Planner glue pens and just kind of draw around the outside there to kind of make a frame in two of the corners. This is a technique that we learned at the Art Venture in Phoenix in 2017. So it does work best if your glue is pretty sticky to let that dry for about 30 to 60 seconds before you rub on the gold foil. So I've already cut out some of the Lemoncraft tags that I'm going to use, and those are Kaiser blooms from the kit. So we're going to go ahead and start building up the front of the page, and those were some Frank Garcia pearl beads that I'm going to use on the front. I tore a little bit of cheesecloth there, kind of going to use that on the background. I'm hoping that'll kind of cover up if we've got anything from the front that might go through the back that's going to help kind of hide that a little bit. So I used one of the Ingveld Bohm, I think that's Old Road. And then I'm going to attach this on the front here with some 3D gloss gel. And that'll kind of go through that cheesecloth there too and stick down to the glass. And then we're going to start building up the front here using some of the Kaiser blooms. Those are Prima leaves, the forest leaves. That's a die cut that I used. And at this point I'm just hot melting onto the front here. And the smaller blue flowers were also included in the Swirly Do's January kit, Delicate. We're just building up a flower cluster. And then I'm going to add some of those beads. Those are actually they're pearls, Memory Hardware by Frank Garcia. Just hot melting those onto. You could use 3D gloss gel if you want. That would work also. Just tucking these into little spaces here to kind of help fill that out a little bit more. And then, of course, I had to add a little twine bow into my flower cluster. And that's just from my stash. Got to tuck that in there. I took one of the metal keys that was included in the December kit, and I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in here also on the front. Okay. Little bit more added on. There's the front, as you can see. You can see that gold foil kind of framing in the corners. Alright, we're going to open it up now and work on the inside. Using another one of the Lemoncraft tags on that 8x10 sheet. I'm going to use another circle one and stack it over the one on the front. I'm going to try the trick again with the glue pen and the foil. Like I said, it might be best to wait about 30 seconds, 45 seconds to let that glue dry a little bit so it's tacky and not real wet, and that'll catch that foil really well. So we're sticking this one on also with the 3D gloss gel, making sure it's lined up with the front. That way, either way you're looking front or inside, you're not going to see the other tag. Again, I'm doing some more stamping with some archival ink and black, and that is a Prima stamp there. It's a little music notes. I'm going to go ahead and embellish the flowers on this one, and that is using the Perfect Pearls and Hot Cocoa that were included in the January main kit. So you see there when that's dried a little bit how the foil kind of sticks on there a lot better. So I'm just distressing another one of the tags. I'm going to use some of the foam tape to pop that one up a little bit. Okay. Now I pulled out some of the Tim Holtz sayings. Those are from my stash. I'm just going to stick a couple of those down with my glue gun just to make sure they stay. And I was inking the edges with those also just to match the rest of the papers. Okay, now we're ready to go to the back and using that glue pen trick again and some more of the foil. Okay, and this is another lemon craft tag that we're sticking on the back. And I stuck one of the lemon craft buttons on the front as well. So I think all we have left to do, I'm going to go ahead and take the twine off of the top and use some of the lemon craft ribbon to make a bow. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it done. So just want to give you a little close up here. There's the front. And then you can display it opened up if you would like. And then there's the back. Have fun!